Grizzly bear attacks are 21 times more lethal and risky than black bear encounters.
21 more times? Wait, what, my friends? But in America, most of the bears are black bears, right? Grizzly bears is a bit more rare. Am I crazy on this? Man, this is insane. Today I'll be reacting to 9 deadly animals lurking in American backyards. My friends, this should be an interesting one. But before I go into that, let me ask you for one thing. If you can leave a like, thank you so much. It's the best way to show support. If you can subscribe, well, in that case, forget about it. You make my day. Have that in consideration. No. Link for the original video in my description. My friends, I assume this will be a bunch of, I don't know, alligators, snakes, crazy stuff that you guys have in America. Let's see it.
Number 9. Cows.
Or cows.
Cows are found in farms all across America, but they usually aren't the first animal people think of when picturing threatening predators. However, this domesticated animal is deceptively deadly. It's reported that around 22
people killed by cows in America? Holy sweet potato. This is probably because of road use or something, if I had to guess.
2 human beings are killed every year by cattle in the US alone, and 75% of these fatalities are considered deliberate attacks. Group strikes are not only possible but also well coordinated and aggressive. Most lethal encounters with cows are the result of blunt force trauma to the head or the chest, usually after something startles the animal. In 2005, a Missouri farmer discovered a recently deceased newborn calf and was about to remove it from a pasture when one of her cows knocked her down. The woman was stomped and butted while on the ground. She was declared dead on scene before first responders could transport her to the ER. That same year, another farmer was guiding his cattle onto a truck when a stubborn cow began to struggle and rammed him against the barn's door. The man collapsed and witnesses told the authorities he'd stopped breathing immediately after the blow.
Oh, my friends, they are that strong. Did you guys know this? This is crazy.
Number 8. Deer.
Deer? Bambi?
Deer might seem harmless
cute.
and timid, but the Centers for Disease
Wait. Don't tell me the number 1 will be raccoons or something.
Control and Prevention, or CDC, has concluded they're the deadliest animal in America. They account for 150 fatalities every single year. Though most incidents are related to the wild animals wandering into traffic, people are still statistically more likely.
Okay, but if this is from traffic, is kinda not their fault, right? I mean, poor Bambi.
To be gored by a deer than attacked by a shark. Other deaths linked to these innocent-looking creatures involve hunters, experienced and amateur alike. A 66-year-old Arkansas man shot a deer while hunting alone in the woods. It's unclear if he approached his prey after shooting, believing it to be dead, or if the deer took him by surprise. What's certain is that the man's nephew found him later that same day, lethally injured. He'd endured several deep antler punctures. Though the elderly man was rushed to the hospital, he was declared dead before reaching the ER. The buck's body wasn't found in the vicinity, so it's unclear if it perished after wandering away or not. Number 7.
Holy, okay, my friends, cows and deer. Okay, let's see the number 7.
Alligators.
Okay, this one, I can believe it.
Alligators are one of US residents' most lethal neighbors. Its name might be an anglicized form of the Spanish term El Lagarto. This was the way Spanish explorers referred to this dangerous reptile in the region that's now known as Florida. On average, an adult alligator can weigh up to 790 pounds and measure more than 13 feet, making it a deadly predator. It's not unusual to hear accounts about Florida homeowners finding alligators lurking in their backyards and swimming pools. During the 2020 COVID pandemic, Cynthia Covert, a 58-year-old manicurist, was pulled into a pond and drowned near a client's home. Neighbors called 911, but by the time first responders arrived, it was too late. Covert had died underwater. The alligator was subsequently shot by a deputy. These reptiles have unleashed their predatory powers in what's often described as the happiest place on Earth. A 2-year-old was staying at a Disney resort with his family when his parents reported him missing 60 deputies and wildlife officials joined the search. Tragically, the child's body was later recovered in the lagoon he'd been playing in. He was dragged into the water by an alligator and had already drowned by the time he was found by first responders. Number 6.
Man, alligators scare me to death. Real talk.
Rattlesnakes.
Okay, this one, I believe it
Rattlesnakes
also.
belong to the subfamily Crotolinae, or pit viper, and are classified as highly venomous. These serpents are native to the Americas and can be found in areas ranging from Alberta, Canada to central Argentina. They lurk in backyards all across the continent and can survive in different types of habitats, from temperatures as low as 4 degrees Fahrenheit to those as high as 90 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wow, it's a huge range. It's crazy. My friends, one thing that I love about Portugal is there is no deadly snakes here. There is a bunch of rat snakes, but deadly snakes, no. How amazing is that?
The rattlesnake
You guys have a lot of great things in America. Be happy for me, please. Please.
is the most common cause of snakebite incidents in North America. On average, 8,000 people are attacked in the US each year, with around 5 of those
8,000?
victims perishing from complications associated with severe envenomation. When antivenom is applied within 2 hours after the bite, probability of survival is 99%.
Oh, wow.
But this number drops dramatically when the wound is left untreated. Back in 2019, Priscilla Meredith, a Georgia resident, was attacked by a rattlesnake in her friend's garden and immediately rushed to the ER. Unfortunately, her allergies prevented doctors from giving her the antivenom, and she died after spending several weeks in a
Oh my god, I have allergies.
medically induced coma. Number 5. Mountain lion. The mountain lion, also known as the cougar or
Okay, yeah, I was about to say, I know this animal as the cougar. This animal, I assume, kills a lot of people, right?
puma, is a large feline native to North, Central, and South America. It's the second heaviest cat on the continent, surpassed only by the jaguar. It's a solitary predator, and though it doesn't usually attack humans, dire circumstances can yield deadly results. Starvation, perceived threats, and getting used to the presence of people in their territory are factors that make an attack more likely. Cougars are particularly deadly due to their preferred killing strike, which is a swift and powerful bite to the throat. The highest number of fatal encounters has occurred in British Columbia, at least up until the making of this video. Usually cougars will behave erratically before killing a human being. Some of the signs may be that they're being especially active during the daytime and not avoiding the presence of people, even going as far as stalking both children and adults. In 2018, Oregon reported its first deadly cougar attack. Diana Bober, a 55-year-old woman, was killed while hiking in a national forest. Her corpse was discovered with over 12 puncture wounds and a broken neck. Number 4.
Whoa.
Coyote.
What? Coyote? I know they are a bit crazy, but ahead of mountain lion and alligators and stuff like that.
The Canis latrans, commonly known as the coyote, is an incredibly versatile predator capable of adapting to different environments and living near urban areas. There are 19 different subspecies, weighing between 18 and 44 pounds, and they're smaller than the grey wolf, its closest relative. It's widely found all across North America, especially, but not exclusively, in forests and grasslands. The chances of attacks on humans increase when people feed them in the wild, habituating this predator to their presence. Another common situation that leads to confrontation is when a pet is attacked by a coyote, which happens far more frequently, and the owner attempts to save their dog. From 1986 to 2006, 160 attacks and 2 deaths have been reported in the US and linked to this wild animal. In 1981,
But for example, a coyote can defeat a pit bull easy? Wow.
3-year-old Kelly Keene was playing outside her parents' Los Angeles home when she was dragged away by a coyote. Her father managed to rescue her, but it was already too late. She had endured deadly bites and perished soon after. Number 3. Wolves.
Okay, wolves. Those are
Wolves
crazy.
are large canines native to both North America and Eurasia, comprising over 30
There is wolves here actually in Portugal. They are in danger of going extinct, I believe, but they exist here.
feral subspecies. These predators usually weigh around 88 pounds and hunt in groups, being highly social animals. Wolves aren't known to frequently approach human beings, yet if provoked or intimidated, they won't hesitate to attack. Predatory behavior toward people does occur after being habituated to their presence. Wolves attack the head and face of their prey after tackling them to the ground. The victim is then dragged away and consumed. Most of these attacks involve children under the age of 18, and adults rarely get killed. Even when the wolf is reacting simply to defend itself instead of hunting for food, its attack can be lethal. Its bite is 15 times more dangerous than a rabid dog's. These feral animals can be found in wooded areas all across America, making any resident living near forests and grasslands their implicit neighbors. Candice Berner was an avid jogger living in Alaska back in 2010. Her corpse was discovered on a local road by snowmobilers, and investigators found wolf tracks on the snow surrounding Berner's lifeless body. It ended up being the first instance in Alaska's history of using DNA evidence to confirm a deadly wolf attack. Today's topic was requested by Gokhan Tekin. If you have any other topics you'd like to learn about, subscribe and let us know in the comments section below.
Oh, there is one left.
Number 2.
Oh,
Arizona bark scorpion.
Okay. Yeah, I love Arizona, but there is a lot of scorpions there, right, my friends?
Considered to be the US most venomous scorpion, the Arizona bark scorpion's sting causes intense pain, vomiting, numbness, and even convulsions. Most attacks occur in Arizona, Texas, and Nevada, usually.
And it's so small, you know. Imagine if this is inside of your shoe or something.
During the summer. Though some of them happen in the wilderness, most attack victims tend to be stung at their own homes. Most fatal victims are children, elderly people, or adults with immunosuppressive illnesses. In the 1980s, about 800 people lost their lives in Mexico
800?
due to extreme reactions to the scorpion's sting. Up to 2018, only 4 fatal attacks have been reported in the US in 11 years.
Much better.
Worldwide, this number spikes to 3,250 annually. Heart failure due to untreated attacks is usually the main cause of death, and it can happen only a few hours after the sting. Official They Will Kill You merchandise is now available at theywillkillyou.com.
Okay.
Some of it is to die for.
Okay. My friends, before we go to the number 1, there is a couple of things I have to say. First of all, I love to react to this animal type of stuff, so leave a like if you also enjoy this type of videos. Second thing, I love America. Third thing, I forgot. No, I remember. Actually, I've been putting stuff on my Instagram. Basically, reactions to countries that I had on YouTube, but for one reason or another, end up taking down. So I'm putting that on my Instagram. Feel free to follow me there. I will also start asking questions about my trip to America. So if you want to participate on basically helping me and taking some decisions, I'm putting that to the choice of a lot of choices will be done by my community. So feel free to follow me on Instagram. If you don't have Instagram, I have a Facebook link below also.
Number 1. Bears.
Okay.
Bears are found in North and South America, as well as in Europe and Asia. 6 species are omnivorous, with the other 2 types consisting of polar and panda bears. The polar is hypercarnivorous, while the panda is nearly entirely vegetarian. Bears are mostly solitary, except when raising a cub, have a heightened sense of smell, and many
I did not even thought that a panda was a bear.
of them are adept climbers, swimmers, and runners. Grizzly bear attacks are 21 times more lethal and risky than black bear encounters.
21 more times? Wait, what, my friends? But in America, most of the bears are black bears, right? Grizzly bears is a bit more rare. Am I crazy on this? I don't think so. Man, this is insane.
Daniel Schilling was reported missing by his wife, and Alaskan state troopers launched an immediate search and rescue. Unfortunately, by the time they discovered his body, the deadly damage had already been done. Schilling had been hiking up a mountain behind his property when he was mauled to death by a black bear. Stephanie Blaze, a mother of 2, was camping with her children on McKee Lake, Canada, when she was attacked by a territorial bear. Her husband tried to scare it away with pepper spray. When this didn't work, he shot it twice with his gun.
What?
Unfortunately, by the time the predator hit the ground, Blaze was already dead.
My friends, you guys actually lied to me because the other day someone left me a comment saying, if he's a black bear, fight back, something like that. If he's a grizzly bear, I think does not move or something. Someone ended up sharing this with me, and I thought like, okay, if I see a black bear, I should try to fight him. I guess this is a really bad idea. Okay.
Unfortunately, by the time the predator hit the ground, Blaze was already dead. Thanks for watching. Have you or anyone you know ever encountered a wild animal in your backyard? Let us know in the comments section below.
Let me know also, my friends, actually. But yeah, this was a bit dark, but actually I thought it was funny. So thank you so much for watching, my friends. Really means a lot you guys end up staying until the end. And even if there is a lot of crazy animals in America, I still love that country. So yeah, see you guys in the next one. Bye, my friends.